So, on this bright and amazing day, your girl was at the company of such an amazing teddy bear. My best friend just happened to surprise and gift me the other day. And this has just got me thinking and trying to picture how things would have been, how life would have been if perhaps some of us, like this generation, existed way back, like in the 70s, in the 80s, and I just don't understand why is it that things and time flies so fast. Like just the other day, some of us were in high school, campus, primary, and look at us right now. Like we are so grown to those aunties and mothers to be, fathers to be, and yeah, others even having already started their families. But at the end of the day, I just get to understand that it's not the route you take, but it's going to be determined by how you are going to handle that. So, taking us through this episode with my amazing person right here, I want us to just get to figure out and try to understand and try to picture ways in which we can just tackle, we can just handle the circumstances and tough economic conditions, having in mind that the whole universe is on the run. So I'm here to welcome you all to this episode. And if at all you haven't subscribed, if at all you're joining us for the first time, kindly feel free to click the subscribe button, turn on the post notification bell, tell a friend to tell a friend by sharing these videos, and don't hesitate to give referrals where you can always link with me on the social media platforms. And don't forget, the comment section down below is here for you. So any day, anytime you want to be vocal about something, you feel like you're relating with something, you want to drop down your opinions, then best believe this is the home for you. So welcoming you all to the Chronicles of Charlotte, the only place that gets to understand, appreciate, and accommodate each and every one of you, regardless of who you are, where you're from, and whatever world you may be standing at. So let's get in the video. We all understand that it will get to a point where the world will just shut down. Not shut down per se, but we all know that the logic in everything that was born, in everything that is breathing, it will get to a point that the breath will just come to a stop. Like you will not be able to see, you will not be able to do anything. And that is the point where now everyone will look back and try to figure out, like, what did you do? What were you up to? Who are you? Or what were your intentions in this universe? So with that said, I'm just here to motivate each and every one of us, because I'm also in that shoe where we're really trying, we're really moving, and we're just really pushing forward to have ourselves fit in this comfortable homes, in these comfortable jobs, in these well-paying companies, in places where we can be able to manage the lifestyle, the standards, as in, so that we can be able to meet our needs. But what's more depressing is when we look back and we're just like, where even companies themselves are laying off workers. Like people who have experience, people who have their papers, people who have the skills. What about me? Someone who just graduated the other day, someone who's just trying to figure out what they can do with their lives. So this got me thinking of the ways to hack through these economic situations on this shifting economy. Like it's so fluctuating where you never know about tomorrow. Like you may be living in a certain place today, and by the time you're waking up tomorrow, you can't even be able to pay your bills, and you're forced to move to somewhere where you can manage. Life happens, things happen, but at the end of the day, how are you taking yourself through this? Bringing me to my first point, I think I've already talked about this in one of my previous episodes where I mentioned the things I really wish school could have taught us. Like, we just have to learn how to save. The little you have, like haba na haba ujaza kibaba, like little by little And I don't know how to like translate that in English, but what I'm just trying to put across is, let us not live life like there's no tomorrow. Like in every coin you're pocketing, make sure like by the time you're getting your hand out of that pocket, you've already distributed or you've already separated what you're going to save and what you're going to use. Because just picture yourself, even if your parents, like you can even ask your parents, you can even ask the people you work with or the people you relate with. Emergencies do happen and things do happen, and you can't tell me you will survive in this world when you're feeding from hand to mouth. Yes, situations may lead you to that point, and I know that some people are living that lifestyle. So unfortunate, and we are praying and hoping for better days. But let us make sure in every move you're making, in every coin we are toiling for, like we have that can where we are dropping even the cents, where we are just like trying to secure our future, because our children need us, our friends will need us. You wake up one day and your friend is just texting you like, yo, I have a wedding, I want you to be my best maid. Where will you get the money to purchase that dress if not from your savings? You understand where I'm getting to? So let us try to secure the future. Let us try to just be safe. Like financial stability is all you're working for. But if you're not going to save, then I don't know where you are heading to. And then I'm really thanking this new education system that has brought about creativity and fostering initiatives where people have got to understand their talent. Children are now able to realize what they can do, their potentials, their capabilities. And with that said, being open-minded is the way to go. Like times have really changed for you to just live in that notion and to cage yourself in that belief. Like, I was destined for this. My mom tells me I have to do this work. So if I'm not going to get this job, then I'm just going to sit in the house. No. Like open your mind, stretch your arms, like just be flexible for anything. Understand your abilities, understand your potentials. Just try to figure out what you can do. You have to look busy. And at the end of the day, there's no better feeling. Like there's no stable moment where you'll have this moment where you're just having your salary as your pocket money. Like the sweat of your toil is what is feeding you. Like your businesses are what are fueling that car for you. Like you understand what I'm trying to put across? So let us just be creative. Let us try to understand and let us be flexible for anything. Don't just limit yourself and stop underrating different types of work and different types of different levels, because we all have to start from somewhere. And before you get accepted, before you get appreciated, then you have to get dirty. Sadly, most of us are living in denial. Like we are not in the terms and we are not in the agreement that this is happening, and now we are adults and we have to turn up to our responsibilities and we have to act like them. You know what? Me, I really respect and really appreciate these women out here who are having their hands down, who are having their toes on the run, like they're doing these tout jobs, like the makanga stuff. It's so sad when it comes to this point where you're relating with someone and their mentality is all about, this is not the type of job a lady should do, or this is not the type of job a man should do. Like times have changed, and if you're going to wait for that job to find you all in the name that it's a masculine or feminine job, then best believe you will just be left behind. Like by the time you figure out things, by the time you get your eyes open, it will be too late. And I don't want it to get to that point where we are regretting for things that we would have secured and things that we would have handled this much earlier. Opportunities come once in a lifetime. No one can deny this and no one can debate about this. But before they get to that point, or even if you happen to get this opportunity, like you're having your degree, you're having your level of education, like you've reached the highest point, but it has gotten to this point where there's this person offering you that opportunity just to be there and just try to make ends meet, then take advantage of it. It is through that you're going to exploit your potential. It is through that you're going to know your limits. And most important, it is through opportunities that you get to understand what works for you and what doesn't work for you. Bringing me to my last point, I'm going to talk about lifting each other and holding each other's arms. You know what? Your network is your network. So you're not going to tell me you're going to walk up the ladder alone without someone supporting you or looking down for you, just in case something happens there when you're at the top of that building. Then you just expect like everything will go well. No. You have that idea, you have that thing you just want to know, or you have this friend who you feel like they're heavily talented on something. Don't fail, as in don't be jealous to give referrals. Once your friends make steps higher, you're also succeeding, because it will get to that point where you'll have the same friends as your referees, as your employers, as your employees, as your business partners. Because you know what? Don't let your friends walk away just because you're someone who can't even relate with them on a business level. Or don't walk away from your friends just because they are not making moves right now. Tomorrow is not promised. Tomorrow is not assured. So you never know about it. But there's no greater feeling where you are having this circle of viewers that is everywhere. In case you want to link someone with a company, your friend is there. In case you have to do something, your relative is there. In case you just want to make such a move, business deals, you have referrals to do. Because these are the same people who are going to link your children. These are the same people who are going to inspire generations, and they're going to be the proud of all of us. So let us try so hard to manage our time, to manage our savings, to be there for one another, to just be creative, to be open-minded, to avoid being fixed, and never forget that opportunities come once. If you're not going to take advantage of it now, then tomorrow is another day, and by the time your eyes may be widely open, then it may have flown away. So until on Friday, I just can't wait to see you guys. I believe I've inspired someone. I believe I've just helped someone walk straight. I believe I've gotten someone out of their comfort zone. So let us share these videos. Let us give these videos a thumbs up. Let us relate with each other. Let us support each other. Let us be the reason as to why someone is believing in friendship, in love, in everything that life may come with. So until then,